If you've ever been with a narcissist, the experience can be emotionally and mentally draining. Narcissists can be tricky to deal with, but they have a few tricks up their sleeves that they use to control you. Watch until the end as I expose to you 10 things narcissists do to control you. Number 1. Narcissists make you feel special and important. When you first meet a narcissist, it's easy to fall under their spell. Narcissists can make you feel important and special, like you're the only person in their lives. But it's not because they care about you. It's all about how they can exert control over you. They're great at putting on a show and pretending to be interested in you when they're not. Narcissists fill your mind with positive thoughts about yourself and your future. They'll compliment you, tell you how much they appreciate you, and even make it seem like they want to spend all their time with you. You may not realize it, but narcissists are all about control. They will compliment you as they try to win your trust and affection. This can be alluring at first, not until they start asking for favors, money, or other commitments from you. Once the narcissist has secured your loyalty, they'll begin to manipulate and gaslight you into doing things that benefit them more than they do you. They may even try to convince you that giving up some of your autonomy is for the greater good of the relationship. Number 2. Narcissists give you a constant supply of attention. Narcissists are constantly looking for ways to control people and situations. One of their favorite tactics is to give people an endless supply of attention. Narcissists will provide you with a constant supply of attention to control you. They might call you constantly, text you, or email you frequently. Narcissists will ensure that you're always thinking about them, and they'll do whatever it takes to keep you thinking about them. This kind of attention is addicting because it feels so good. If they can make you feel like they are the only person in the world who matters to you, they can control you for emotional manipulation. This behavior is prevalent in narcissistic relationships because they are often very charming and charismatic people who seem genuinely interested in other people's lives. Number 3. Narcissists will constantly invalidate your feelings. Narcissists will constantly invalidate your feelings. They will tell you that you're overreacting, that you're too sensitive, or that what happened wasn't a big deal. They'll do this by telling you that your feelings aren't valid, or that they don't make sense. This is one of the most dangerous things a narcissist can do to someone because it makes them feel like they're not allowed to have their own opinions or emotions. This is because narcissists think they're always right and can do no wrong. So if they do something to hurt you, it's because of something you did wrong. They don't think they're responsible for their actions, so they don't take responsibility for them. This is one of the key ways they control you because it makes it hard for you to trust yourself. You don't know if what you're feeling is real or if it's something that's just happening in your head. So it makes it hard for you to assert yourself and stand up for yourself. You start to question your reality and wonder if something is wrong with you. Number 4. Narcissists make you feel guilty for not doing things their way. Narcissists are masters of manipulation, and this is just one of the many tools they use to keep you under their control. Narcissists will use guilt trips as frequently as possible to manipulate you and ensure you do what they want. To get what they want from you, they will say things like, "I wish you would do this for me," or "I wish I could count on you more often." When a narcissist does not get their way, they will most likely make you feel bad about yourself. The best way to deal with a narcissist is to stay calm and collected and to keep reminding yourself that there's no reason for you to feel guilty about anything. If you feel wrong about something when dealing with a narcissist, remember that you can always have the choice to do it your way. Number 5. Narcissists play mind games. Narcissists play mind games. They'll say one thing, then do another. They'll say they're going to do one thing and then not do it. They'll tell you one thing and then do something else entirely. Narcissists do this because they want to control your behavior, but also because it's fun for them to mess with your head. Narcissists can twist your words, memories, and actions to fit their needs. They will tell you that you are their best friend, but then turn around and say you were always a terrible person. Narcissists are experts at reading other people's emotions, so if you're frustrated or confused about what's happening, that's exactly what they want. It makes them feel powerful when they can make you feel off-kilter and unsure of yourself. Number 6. Narcissists will play the victim roles. Narcissists are expert manipulators and can easily turn a situation to their advantage. They do this by playing the victim role and making you out to be the bad guy. They will claim that they are the ones who have been wronged and that you have hurt them. Narcissists do this to get you to feel sorry for them and to try to make them feel better by giving in. Narcissists will complain about being treated unfairly and not getting what they deserve. They may persuade others to take their side in an argument or dispute, making it difficult to defend yourself or your position without appearing to be a bad person. Number 7. Narcissists will blame you for their problems. Narcissists will blame others for all the problems in their lives, even if they're responsible for them. If you're having a bad day, it's your fault. You didn't support them enough if they didn't get the desired promotion. If narcissists don't have many friends, they will say that it's because you never introduced them to anyone. Narcissists will always blame other people for everything. Narcissists will always find an excuse for things not going their way. When narcissists are confronted with the fact that they have a problem, they will often deflect by blaming someone else. In fact, they may even make you feel guilty for bringing up the issue or trying to help them with it. They may say, "It's all your fault. You're always making me feel bad about myself." Narcissists also often believe that they've been mistreated by other people in some way. Still, they rarely take responsibility for their own actions. They'll say things like, "My parents made me feel this way," or "I can't help it, it's just who I am." Number 8. Narcissists will use your past against you. When it comes to controlling their partners, narcissists are experts. They know how to play your buttons, and they'll use your past against you. Narcissists will use your history against you by reminding you of the bad decisions or mistakes you've made in the past. They'll tell you that nothing is ever good enough for them, that everything about you is wrong, and there's nothing more for you to do but work on being better for them. Narcissists use their past to trap you. They're not going to let go of anything that gives them power over you, even if it happened years ago. Narcissists want to keep putting themselves in a position where they can control you, so they won't stop doing whatever it takes to get there. Number 9. Narcissists will make fake apologies. When dealing with a narcissist, it's important to remember that they are incapable of empathy. They don't feel bad about treating people poorly and don't know how to apologize effectively. In fact, they may not even be able to apologize at all. They typically use the word sorry to get out of trouble or manipulate others into doing something for them. They'll say things like, "I'm so sorry, I'm going to change, and I'm working on myself." But it's all a ruse. Narcissists don't actually feel bad about anything they've done. Narcissists know they're in the wrong. Still, they just want you to think they're trying to be better. A genuine apology is about owning your part in something and making amends with the other person involved. A narcissist's fake apology is just an attempt to get you to stay in their orbit. It's not about accepting responsibility or taking action to change their behavior. Number 10. Narcissists will use gaslighting techniques. Narcissists will use gaslighting against you at every turn, trying to convince others that everything is not what it seems. This way, they can avoid taking responsibility for their actions while making you look crazy when you try to point out all the issues instead. Narcissists will lie to you to make you think that what happened never happened, or never happened the way it actually did. The goal is to make you doubt yourself so they can get away with whatever they do to hurt or manipulate others without getting caught. Narcissists can relentlessly pursue power and control, but they don't do it just to be mean. They do it because they need to feel in control. In fact, one of the biggest tricks narcissists use to control their victims is by making them believe they can't live without them. A narcissist will convince their victim that they'll be lost or miserable without them, and that they need the narcissist's constant approval to survive. Did you find this video informative? Let us know in the comments below. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. It helps us a lot. Watch this next video over here.